with Kylan, Tiffany and Travis. Then they had Russian Cossack music, I've written.
Why?
The teams look so random, but that might be a good thing.
It
was like that. It's like, what's going on? Right, calm down, dear. The cat just had a panic attack.
I'm sleeping.
So if you're the captain, if your captain wins HOH, your team is safe. So then they had the House of Cards HOH comp. There was a giant card coming down.
I had to bonk them on the head or something.
Yeah, and they had to build, what was it, like a House of Cards or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite funny, the card coming. It's kind of weird, though. You're right, when you compare it to BB Australia, it's like a bit shit. So then Christian did it, but then they dropped it, and a few people dropped it.
Do you know what I think is where they go wrong? Is they try to, like, weave a theme into these things.
Yeah.
But it's actually better to just strip it down and have no theme like BB Australia does, and they just have some colours.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that defines the competitions in Australia, is they all look the same visually because of the colours. But in this one, it's like, oh, it's a giant cocktail glass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a giant card.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of weeks' time, they'll forget all of that, and it'll be like, oh, it's a giant tractor, like, for no reason.
Yeah, but I kind of like that. Because then you get to dress up as different things.
Oh, God.
I'm just base. So,
well, I mean, I did enjoy Victoria as a... What was she dressed as? A big tomato or something?
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, what was it? Corn on the cob.
Yeah, corn on the cob, yeah.
So Frenchie won. He was sobbing, feeling very earnest. I think Julie told them that they won 750k. And then they asked Frenchie if he wanted to go double or nothing. So he could
he went, no, I'm all right.
Yeah, he could either be HOH for 1 week, or if he went double or nothing, he could be HOH for 2 weeks. Oh, that would have been good. Or he could have been HOH for no weeks. Him being HOH for 2 weeks, that would be the good TV right there. Imagine the HOH-itis. It was already strong. He would have died of it by the end of 2 weeks.
But he goes, no, I'm not going to do that. And they went, well, we haven't planned anything for this time, so have a go anyway.
It's like, here's what you would have earned.
Like, could they not have thought of something else if for the eventuality that it doesn't happen? Just let them go and move into the house and let's watch it.
Did he do it in that time?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So, Frenchie's saying how much he missed his family. It's like, bitch, you just got there.
What, 5 minutes into that? Mind you, they've been in
they've been in
isolation or whatever.
Quarantine.
Sequester, as they say over there.
So, don't feel you're a comp beast. Wildcard comp. What? Julie always exercise empathy and wisdom. Oh God, that's a little fortune cookie shit at the end.
My eyes hurt from the rolling.
I've put, this is Big Brother. When does anyone exercise empathy and wisdom in Big Brother?
If Julie exercised empathy and wisdom, she wouldn't be using a moonves on the end of her fucking name.
Yeah,
she
wouldn't be with married to a fucking rapist.
Exactly, abusive husband.
Allegedly.
Don't sue us. CBS. Or moonves, whatever you're called. He's not part of the channel anymore, though, is he?
No,
Says it all, doesn't it?
Should we pause and have a bathroom break? We just done an hour and 20 minutes on the first episode.
Are you surprised? You have to go through all those housemates. I can't remember who they are.
Oh my God. Right, let's pause.
Right, okay. Welcome back. Yeah, what I wanted to say was that I didn't say at the end there because I just let you fly through the notes and let it all wash over me.
Well, fucking hell, we've got enough to get through.
I think that this show would be markedly improved if they were to allow Big Brother to actually run the competitions and not Julie. Because Julie, you know, she's fluffing her lines as it is. She's slow. Get Big Brother in to sort of oversee the competitions, and it would feel more like Big Brother, which is the name of the fucking show.
That's the whole problem. There is no Big Brother, is there?
Exactly.
There's only Alison Grodner.
So how is it Big Brother?
It's just Big Brother by name. It's logo. And hideous logo.
There's not even an eye.
No, there's nothing. It's just the notion of Big Brother. They don't even call him Big Brother, do they?
No.
That's your problem with this show.
It's my biggest problem with this show.
So I've got some notes from my live feed viewing. Not much. The first night, everyone was like, "Oh, I love everyone. I just don't see how any of us could ever fall out."
Oh, we're all going to live together after this.
Yeah, it was just like that. And I was just like, "Oh, please." I noticed Brent said disingenuine, and then he corrected himself to ungenuine, and I thought, yeesh.
Like disingenuous.
There was
Big Brother word.
And then the Slaughterhouse and Butchers alliances I saw being formed, which are, I don't know, some men.
Hannah probably. She wants blood up to her elbows.
Yeah, good point. So then my notes from the podcast that I listened to were, there's lots of fans in the house. Christian surname, do you know that?
No.
Birkenberger.
Good to know.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Hannah is a fan of Blindsides, and she likes what Dan did to Shane. That was... A lot of people watch BB14, which I've just watched. Brent Champagne likes Tangela. Oof.
Gross.
So he's on a shit list. Derek F liked it when Jen threw out Dick's cigarettes in BB8. There's a lot of old school references here.
Yeah, they do know they're old school.
Travis wrote a book called The Mysterious Pink Van about children getting abducted.
Fiction.
I'm not sure. It's on Amazon, apparently.
We had something called Follow the Van, but it wasn't that dark.
And Travis's favourite duo is Brett and Winston. Okay.
Well, that's raised the question mark.
Quite.
Should be Janelle and Kesa.
Xavier loves Chilltown, but then said R.I.P. Chilltown. And he hates coffee, which I can relate to. I hate coffee too.
I don't like tea and I don't like coffee.
That was it. That was it. That was all I learnt from 6 hours of live... No, 12 hours of live feed and a whole podcast.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, but still, it was worth it for Christian Birkenberger alone, I think.
Right, episode 2.
Go on. Lead the way.
I don't have notes until the wildcard comp, so you're going to have to lead the way.
Never mind. So, I've put, it looks like CGI in the diary room again. You didn't seem to notice that.
It does look like CGI, you're right.
It's weird.
Probably it is, because
superimposed.
it's very bright, isn't it?
Maybe they're on a green screen.
So they just sit there in a green screen room. How horrible is that?
That's awful.
You need the diary room to feel like something.
Homely. So Sarah was lying that she did voice acting, but she's actually a forensic chemist.
How are you going to keep that up? People are going to ask you, like, oh, what's the hardest job that you've done? And like, oh, what was like your favourite job?
Yeah, I suppose you could make it up. So they were all moaning that they had no booze. So like, normally they have a little toast, don't they? Hi, I'm so-and-so from Texas. Blah,
yeah,
blah.
a little bottle.
No champagne.
No?
Fuck. You had Brent
Just
champagne,
Brent.
but no champagne. I noticed Big D was sweating quite badly.
That's the head for you. You can see his sweaty head.
Another bald person. So Kylan said, I can barely tell you guys apart. I don't know who that was too.
I do know. It's people that weren't alike. It was a joke.
Oh, right. Oh, was it about the Derricks? The two Derricks?
Yes.
That was it.
Yes.
That makes sense. So Xavier fancies all the women, but especially Alyssa. Well, that's interesting.
All the women?
Yeah, all of them.
Cannot be true.
Jack seemed to as well. So I put, hopefully Frenchie will take out the jocks. Suave...
He's promised all the jocks safety, pretty much. By this point.
Suave with the ladies, I've written.
A little soirees.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, someone did say that.
Frenchie wants to get out Brent or Christian. The Have Not room. Oh, we haven't discussed that. What about
I liked seeing that jet ski, which we saw Kevin have to change his trousers on. That's right?
Was it BB Can?
No, Kevin, Kevin, the little guy with the glasses, that guy.
Kevin!
Yeah, Kevin, he's recovered from cancer, I think. Did we see him having to change his clothes on that? Or was it someone else?
It was someone else, I think. What was his name? Who was the little guy that got... Was it Kevin?
The little guy with the glasses. That was... Kevin spoke about the little guy with the glasses.
Oh!
Who was that, like, dweeby guy who he invited around for Thanksgiving.
Oh, Ovi?
No, not Ovi. Another guy. He was a black guy, though.
Oh,
he was gone like week 1. He went real quick.
Yeah, Jessica Graff got him out, didn't she? Sort of by accident. Oh, God, yeah. I can't think who it was. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's a throwback. See, Gaz does know his stuff. So
sort of. Half of it.
So, yeah, the Have Not room.
Probably wasn't even him who had to get changed on that.
No, I don't think it was him, actually.
Water ski.
Hold on, didn't they do something like that on for Canada as well? Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, Frenchie and Derek Big D made a final 2. There you go.
And they were like, oh, they'll never suspect us working together.
Yeah. Even though you said he's like my best friend. Frenchie said every season they always go after the easy person. Not this year.
Yeah, Frenchie was basically trying to give the viewers what they wanted, wasn't he?
It's always desperate when people
He wants
do
to be
that.
all things to all people, to the viewers, to the
Yeah,
housemates,
that gives
to
me
Julie, to Zingbot, to
that gives,
Ote.
that gives me Jordan Parhar vibes of just trying to be like a legend. It's like you can't try to be a legend. You just are a legend.
Yeah, it's a state of being.
Yeah, you can't try and just ingratiate yourself with the viewers like that. It don't work. Frenchie said he wants to be the showman's killer. He won't nominate women. HHIS, question mark. Frenchie doesn't want to take the easy route, but he's overdoing it. Alyssa said especially, which I did not approve of.
Like an espresso.
Yeah. Frenchie said, I'm not going to do the things people expect. HH decor, a bit of a mishmash. Brent said he lost his father to suicide. Is this when you warmed to Brent Champagne?
Yeah. And Frenchie was like, this meathead.
Yeah.
He's got a thing against showmances and meatheads. Like, this meathead, I'm going to, like, get rid of him. And then he comes in and goes, I just wanted to tell you that, I've got, like, a really sad backstory.
Yeah, I've got a good sob
and,
story.
I think I need to tell you it now.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this guy's such a nice man. Like, I couldn't possibly...
I thought Brent Champagne played a blinder there, to be honest. That was great. He was, like, in the crosshairs and he got himself out of it.
You've got to play up that dead parent.
You've got to play it up, Gaz. I've told you this before and you don't listen. Look at Brent Champagne. He just saved himself from the block there. But it did seem very sincere, which I'm sure it did.
Unless it's a lie, in which case, master game player.
Hopefully he's not lying about losing his father to suicide. That would be quite dark. Although, look at Nasty Nick.
Do you know what you're not allowed to say anymore? Or what you're not supposed to say anymore?
What?
Committed suicide.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Gaz, I've been knowing that shit. I worked at Samaritans for 3 years.
Yeah.
Took your own life.
Yeah.
Because it used to be a crime.
Yeah. How
commit
stupid
suicide,
is that?
like committing a murder.
How's that
Yeah,
crime?
like, and also you don't get into heaven if you commit suicide. So God is very unforgiving in those situations. Get out. Fuck you, God.
Sorry, hell? No. Turn around.
Yeah, okay, I'll go to hell. Sounds better anyway.
But yeah, he said, like, died, I don't know, by suicide, or, like, didn't say committed, but...
No, because it is like you've committed a crime.
Yeah,
it's like you can...
but I think sometimes when I'm talking about it, I might still say committed.
Yeah, that's okay. You can talk about it however you like. But it's not... It's your life, so if you want to take your own life, it's kind of up to you. It's not a crime on society.
Exactly, I agree with that.
Yeah, but I guess back in the day... I guess if you tried to commit suicide back in the day... you'd get arrested for it. Like, what the fuck? But you could say, in a way, we're going a bit dark now, but the fact you're not allowed to kill yourself when you're, old and dying and you've got cancer and stuff, you have to go to fucking Dignitas to kill yourself. It's still now like a massive taboo, isn't it? To want to, like, just die by euthanasia. It's like, I thought they'd
Depends where you're from. Is it Switzerland that lets it, isn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought they would have sorted that shit out by now, but it seems like just one subject that people just don't want to touch.
Death is one that we don't want to touch, don't you think?
I would, if I had a terminal illness, I'd want to choose my own time of dying, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You hear of people dying like Jade, for example, and it sounds awful what you go through. Why not just slip away?
Yeah.
It's fucked. Anyway, sorry, listening. A bit dark down there. So, Christian then had cornrows, but apparently Tiffany did the cornrows. So
I saw her doing it.
Is that still cultural appropriation?
I read on Twitter that Big Brother said he's not allowed to have that hair anymore.
Oh, really?
That might not have been true,
That's
though.
why he had the ringlets next. But apparently, Alfie told me Tiffany's strategy, she goes around braiding everyone's hair and then getting information. So she goes from group to group.
Yeah, because that's time consuming, you know.
2 or 3 hours, isn't it? Because I had cornrows when I was a teenager.
Actually, I don't think it needs to take that long.
It takes a while.
Taking them out takes longer than putting them in.
It takes a while.
Well, Dan got them done not so long ago, and he was back real quick.
I don't remember Dan having cornrows.
Well, it was just a couple of months ago.
Oh.
You wouldn't have seen him in that time.
Well, I'd like to have seen a picture. So then we had the wildcard competition. I've put... Oh dear.
I'm back in the game.
I forgot to listen to the rules, so let's see if you've got anything here. Oh, so this was to win safety. So the housemates had to kind of decide between their teams who would play in the wildcard competition, like who was most at risk to win safety. A bit like the safety suite last year, I guess. Or do you know, in Kaiser?
Oh.
Sort of.
Yeah, it is a bit like that, but they could choose to go in when they wanted to with a card, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit like that. So one person was allowed to play from each team, but I thought it was only 3 players. So why was the 4th one not involved?
Because they were safe. The whole team was safe.
What's this? Beach and a beach